Hi, welcome to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned into this channel. If you do enjoy watching this video, if you could please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a message. I'm going to be doing a shadow reading, and that's for the collective, for both the divine masculine and feminine, and for any male or females watching this reading at this present time. Okay, and it's for the first quarter moon, which is all about commitment. In the lunar cycle, the first quarter moon comes between the new moon and the full moon. We need to see any dramas as a stepping stone to where we want to be. It can also be a time when we need to stay strong through the storm. The affirmation for today is I am committed to my dreams and I move towards them with confidence. The planet of the day is Venus. Venus represents love and pleasure. Venus covers the senses, which is the touch, smell, and taste, and it rules Taurus and Libra. Taurus is the second house of the zodiac, which represents possessions, money, and finance, and it rules the body parts, the throat, and the neck. Libra is the seventh house of the zodiac, which represents relationships and rules the body parts, the diaphragm, and the kidneys. Okay, if you have a birth natal chart, okay, you can check how the moon energy and element can affect you in a positive or negative way in regards to your birth, ascendant, or cups sign. Okay, if you want to know more about the planets, star signs, houses of the zodiac, or if you want to know more about the birth natal chart, then I would suggest you please read books on astrology as well as books on moon astrology. I also have videos on YouTube which you can watch, which could give you more information about the birth natal chart, as well as chakras and auras, what they are, um, and also about other spiritual tools, which include crystals, numerology, and other sorts of spiritual tools to help you um, in terms of your healing, and also in terms of your spiritual growth as you go along your life's journey. Okay, and as I said, you do not need to be a divine masculine or divine feminine or anyone on a soul spiritual life path or journey to watch this reading. It's for everyone. Okay, it's a collective general reading. So just take what resonates. Okay, so I'm going to be using the Between the Worlds Oracle deck. Okay, I don't know. I'm just going to just push it a bit further up to the camera so you can see. Okay, and as I said in my introductory on YouTube, that I deal with shadow, soul, inner child healing work. Okay, so the first deck I'm going to use is called Between the Worlds, and so I can contact the ancestors and ask them what advice they have for us today. Okay, So I'm just going to um, shuffle the cards. Dearly beloved ancestors, what messages do you have for the collective, for the divine masculine, feminine, or any males or females watching this reading at this present moment? Okay. So the first card that came out is a number 23, and it's a wolf knuckle. I'll just put it up towards the camera. I hope you can see it. Yeah. Okay. And it's on a number 23. And in tarot, what we normally do, we add the 2 and the 3 together, and that's a 5. And that represents change. Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to refer to the Oracle deck booklet so that we have a better understanding what this card means, what messages our ancestors would like us to know. Okay? So I'm just going to pop this card on the stand. Okay. And just refer to the booklet to get a better understanding of what this card means. Okay. Right. So it says education forward slash ignorance. And it's the topic here says leader of the pack. Okay. Now the message here that we should take away from this reading is teaching and learning manifests in many ways, and motivating people sometimes requires leading from the back of the pack. Okay? And the advice the ancestors would like to give us, okay, it means that this is the best time for you to learn something, regardless of what it is. You are an ideal student and have incredible capabilities to absorb and disseminate large amounts of information. If you feel uncomfortable with this, ask yourself if you are motivated or if you are studying the right materials or subject. Enroll in a class, get a mentor, and join the pack. This is a good time for you to be part of a group with a common goal. Life will be presenting you with an amazing array of learning opportunities at this time. So look at anyone as a potential teacher. You will be sharing your knowledge with others in a leadership capacity and may consider becoming a teacher or volunteer instructor as a new career. If you are already a student or teaching, this card is an affirmation that you have chosen well. So, what our ancestors are telling us that this is the time that we can learn something new, or we could also um, um, choose a subject or a career um, which could not only help us elevate in our lives, but also to help others as well. And they also advise that we could also um, look to others who've got more experience than ourselves as a mentor, and we can learn so much from uh, this or these individuals to help us. So so the main or the key word here is education. Okay. So that is not only important for me, but also important for you as well. If later on down the line you want to learn something, it doesn't have to be spiritual, whatever field or whatever career you choose, and you may want to, like sort of pass on your experience and skills, that's fine, but they're just saying that now is the time to do so. And if you haven't, then, it's a good time to choose something that you like or you enjoy or love, and that you can pass on your experience and skills on to someone else. Okay. All right. And I'm just going to um ask the angels and ancestors what additional messages they have for us, and I'm going to be uh using the angels and ancestors oracle cards deck, and this is by Carl Gray. Okay, just gonna push it to the camera so you can see. So I'm just going to ask the angels and ancestors what additional messages they have for the collective. Dearly beloved ancestors, angels, what additional messages do you have for the collective, divine, masculine, feminine, or any males or females watching this reading? What additional messages that you have for the collective? So I'm just trying to shuffle so to see if what card comes out. Oops, just too many came out there. I think there's just too many came out. Sorry, I'm just going to shuffle again. Dearly beloved ancestors, what messages? Okay, so the card that came out is, it says, sorry, elder healing through the lineage. So I'm just going to just pop it up to the camera so you can see it for yourself. All right. So I'm just going to refer to the Oracle booklet to give us more of an understanding what this message means. Okay. I hope you can see it. I'm just going to adjust the lighting a bit because I think it's just a bit, okay, I think that's much better. So I'm just going to read what it says. Okay. Right. The message means your ancestor guides gather around you at this time. Great healing is unfolding and carving a newfound freedom for your lineage. And I'm just going to just read the extended message in the booklet. Um, it states the elder is the ancestor who comes with a message of healing change. He is an embodied soul, yet he has had journeys that go beyond the physical. Therefore, he represents a reclamation of power. When he appears, it's an acknowledgement that you have the capacity to move beyond the limitations that have been placed upon you. If you have had expectations of success, failure, sadness, or even sickness placed upon you by your family, it's important to know that you are here to create your own story. This card, okay, I'll just put it up a bit further to the camera so you can see, okay. Represents personal healing that will bring healing to your family lineage, past, present, and future. The freedom you claim is healing that lovingly supports your entire family constellation. So, as I said earlier in the video, okay, just at the beginning of the reading, that this reading is all about shadow work. Okay, so according to the message, what it's saying is that it is a time that you will be sort of going beyond um the physical, okay, experiences in order to reclaim your power, okay. And if, as it says in the book, that you have experienced any form of failure, sadness, um if you've had expectations of success or even sickness placed upon you by your family, it's just important to know that you are here to create your own story, meaning that in time, with the help of the ancestors, yeah, and also from the universe, the angels, that they will be able to help us all go beyond, yes, so that we can sort of uh, create our own story, because um, our fate is in our hands, okay? Um, that we are in charge of our lives, and we create our own destiny. Yeah, no one can do that for us, okay? So it's just some form of encouragement that our ancestors are giving us and saying to us that, like, we are not alone. If we do need their assistance, they are around to help us, okay, to create our own story in this lifetime. All right. And I'm just going to move these cards back a bit, yeah, and just basically ask our ancestors what additional messages they have for us, okay? And this time I'm going to be using the Psychic Tarot deck, okay? And this is by John Holland. Okay, so dearly beloved ancestors, what additional messages do you have for the collective? Okay. I'm just going to take I'm going to just take two more cards from this deck. Okay. Dearly beloved ancestors. Oh, this one wanted to pop out. Okay, I'll just take this out, which is looks like truth to me. Yeah. And let me just ask, dearly beloved ancestors, what okay. Okay, so I've got power. Okay. And it's on a number 8. And number 8 in tarot is to do with boundaries. Okay. I've also got a number 20, and at the bottom it states truth. And in tarot we normally add the two numbers together when there's a double number, and we remove if it's like a number ending with a 0, we tend to remove the 0 and just leave the other number, which is a 2, and that's represents duality. Okay. And then I've got heart chakra. Okay. And that's on a number 4. And number 4 in tarot, it's all about stability. Okay. And that's why the card is all green, because it's to do with the heart. And that's the color that represents the heart. Okay. Or heart chakra in tarot. Okay. Right. So what I'm going to do, let me just put these cards on a stand so you have a better view, okay, of this one there. I'll put these on a stand. Okay. I'm just going to get a stand to put them on. Better put them at the back because obviously then okay. And I'll just put this last card, which is okay. So okay. So right. So I'm just going to refer to the booklet what these cards mean. So let's start with power, okay, to give us a better understanding what it means. Just looking for the booklet. Sorry, I just took the wrong booklet. So I'm just right. So as a spiritual being, you are unlimited. You have, sorry, unlimited power at your command. This card represents inner strength, willpower, courage, compassion, generosity, and love. At any moment, these beautiful qualities can assist you in coping with an adverse condition in front of you or the many surrounding your life. Okay? Um, the power and strength can be developed to work in harmony in any given situation. Every obstacle, every error helps build your knowledge and understanding of the world around you. When you make a mistake, it's a chance for you to stop, listen, and ask yourself, what am I supposed to be learning here? And how can I make this situation better? Mistakes are great wake up calls in that they provide you the opportunities to discover your weaknesses, what needs to be changed, and which areas of your life need improving. Equally, they can be blessings in disguise. Just remember, you are power. Okay? And in the traditional tarot, this card represents strength. Okay? And I'm just going to find out what the second card, truth, means. And let me just quickly find it. It's a bit okay. The qualities of this card illustrate spiritual awakening, clarity, the revelation of truth, and cosmic consciousness. At times, it takes a wake up call to get your attention and to show how far you need to go. This card comes forth to do just that. Evaluation of the past, along with the lessons that you've learned or still need to understand, must now be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. This truth card reminds you that a significant change must be made in a certain area of your life. But don't make any hasty decisions. Take your time, for any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest of judgments. Whatever steps you take now will have far reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. Using the powers of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. What was once not obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. And in traditional tarot, this card represents judgment. Okay, and the last one I have is the heart chakra. So I'm just going to just quickly read and says what our ancestors would like us to know, what information about the heart chakra. Okay, so as I said earlier, that the color is green, as you could clearly see. Okay, the element is air, and the keyword is I love. Okay, parallel to the heart, this chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing. It's believed to be the link between your mind, body, and soul. Balancing this area may take a while, but you should allow all the time you need so the healing energy can get through and flow freely. By loving yourself and others, as well as learning forgiveness, you'll become more attuned with spirit. So how beautiful this is. Um so what our ancestors would like us to take from it is that we need to take time for ourselves. We need to forgive ourselves, forgive others for any experiences that we've had that that we might have experienced or are experienced in our life, and that is very important for us to move forward. But as I said, that we can call on our ancestors, we could call on the angels, the archangels, the divine, the universe, to for that support that we truly need in order to move forward in our lives. So I hope you enjoy this reading. If you do so, please click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing, commenting, clicking the like button, and I hope to um, you enjoy or see you again in my next reading. Okay, and once again, thank you for watching this video. Thank you. Bye bye.